Tarot card reading. Today we're looking at how you feel versus how do they feel. I've got 3 pick a card readings for you today. Pick a card reading number 1, tarot card reading number 2, tarot reading number 3. All the timestamps are down below. Welcome back to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie and I'm dedicated to bringing you daily tarot readings, insightful messages, spiritual guidance to help you navigate life's ups and downs. My mission is to inspire and empower you to live your best life and to tap into your inner wisdom when dealing with your more complex situations. So join me every day for a daily dose of inspiration, motivation and positivity. Got 3 pick a card readings. How do you feel? How do they feel? All the timestamps down below. I'm waffling. Let's get on. Welcome to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. I live in a little seaside town and I absolutely love reading tarot for you. Pick a card tarot reading number 1. Your intuition was drawn towards the Witches Tarot deck and the Alice in Wonderland tarot deck. It's called the Wonderland deck. If you ever wonder what decks I use, my whole collection is listed on my website with photos and names of decks, so you can find them and source them yourself. How are you feeling about your connection versus how is your person feeling about your connection at the moment? What are all the current energies? All of the things. Private readings are always available. Going to split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons. Most importantly, 4 angels, offering us a circle of protection, so we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and open mind. If you're a regular, I've swapped my camera over, so your place is still on my left-hand side, but the left-hand side is now furthest away from the camera. So down this side is you. Down this side is your person. Feels like it could be a no contact situation at the moment. And then down the middle is the connecting energy. I do top tail shuffle. At the moment, everything's kind of up and down, but it's going to get better. In the near future, it's going to get better. So if you are in no contact at the moment, there's going to be communication. Someone keeps pulling their energy away, but at the end of the day, neither of you want to let go of one another. So that's the summary. So let's have a look. We have the 9 of Cups reversed for you in a recent past, which is feeling pushed out, feeling that, you know, you want depth and you want more of a connection with the both of you, but it's feeling that your person's been pulling away from you massively in the recent past, and it's because they've had the Ace of Wands reversed, which is a bit of a false start. It's the ability to create something here, it's the energy and the chemistry, but them kind of blocking it and pulling it away and resisting it. The Knight of Wands reversed is there was things that the both of you were meant to be doing, but they just haven't happened. It feels like it's been brewing for quite a long time. It feels like a bit of a volcano bubbling beneath the surface. You know that there's something going on for them that they're not being completely upfront about. It doesn't feel like it's anything that would make you not want to be with them. But it feels like when they go through something, they don't open up and talk about it. And you kind of find out about it after it's all happened, and you kind of feel, you know, if you'd have shared that with me, it would have been a lot better. If you're new here, please do subscribe, put a purple heart or a random emoji in the comments. It helps to get us into the algorithm. Private readings are available from my website, which is listed somewhere on here. But if your intuition connects with mine, I've got so many free readings for you to connect with. So at the moment, you've got the 6 of Pentacles reversed. They've got the Temperance reversed. And in between you both is this massive wall with the 9 of Wands reversed. Something really needs to change, and things are going to change pretty soon. The 6 of Pentacles reversed feels like you saying, right, they're not doing what I need them to do, so I'm pulling my energy out. It's like you're kind of matching their lack of energy. They've got the Temperance reversed. Feels like they're pulled between what are they doing in life at the moment. It feels like they've got conflicts within life at the moment. They're not communicating about it. They're not talking about it. They're not sharing it with you. And it feels like at the moment you're at the point of, I just may as well walk away. I just may as well walk away. My head hurts. I'm banging it against this brick wall and they're not letting me in. Things are going to change and they're going to shift and they're going to open up and talk to you. In the near future, you've got the King of Cups coming up, which is them offering things, them opening up to you. They've got the Queen of Wands, which is how they feel about you, you know. They're drawn towards you. They can't help it. Then we've got the Two of Swords in the middle of you both, which is choices and decisions being made. And it feels like them really opening up. It feels like quite a long conversation, either face to face or through messages, where they just can't help but spill the guts. They can't help but tell you what's been holding them back, what's been stopping them from coming forward. I'm going to do a Celtic cross for you both because I want to see what else is going on for this connection at the moment. Where's the future? The both of you are mirroring each other massively at the moment, but you're both scared of getting hurt. So what does the universe want you to know? What's surrounding you both at the moment? Opportunities to come, possible outcomes, possible attainment. I'm going to split the deck into 4. So we've got the Ace of Swords, all about your connection, the passion, the desire, the communication. Because there's been a lack of communication, it kind of needs to start again. Then we've got the Ten of Cups, which is absolutely lovely. The first two cards of my Celtic cross are all about the situation, all about the connection. You are both going to be opening up to each other. And it comes from them opening the door. It comes from them kind of reaching out. And you need them to do that. You need them to open that path up. Yeah. Got karma. Yeah. So what's around you at the moment? Because when they go through something and they have hold-ups and delays and life kind of knocks them, because they don't tell you about it and they remove that energy from you and then you remove your energy, it's like karma for them. Like, it does make them think, oh my goodness, where are they gone? Why aren't they talking to me? Why aren't they reaching out to me? And it's like karma, it's mirroring. It's like you saying to yourself, well, if they're not going to communicate with me, I'm not going to communicate with them then. I'm going to match it. And it's karma kicking them, you know. There's consequences for what they do and how they deal with things. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, grounded energy, choices being made, the path to like the future is there. We've got the Knight of Wands, which is what has caused all the problems. So whatever the Knight of Wands reversed is, that's been put on hold and plans have been changed and moves haven't happened and action's been stopped. This in the past now. At the moment you're dealing with the overhang and the consequences of that and their lack of being able to open up and communicate about it. On my website I have a page where you can pull a card. If you go and pull a card, refresh the page, it will give you a tarot card, then you scroll down the bottom and see the meaning. I do it every morning before I get up. So the Five of Pentacles, I'm not surprised. This is the opportunity to come. And you're probably like, oh no, but the Five of Pentacles is a terrible, terrible card. How is that an opportunity? It's them at the moment suddenly realising that you're walking away, suddenly realising that you're not necessarily there, that, you know, you're being quite cold with them, and it gives them a jolt. When we're scared we're about to lose everything, it's when we then suddenly get motivated, and it feels like that's that for them. They suddenly get motivated, and it's a risk. It's a risk of oh my goodness, there's no guarantee that this is going to work out, but I can't stay where I am because this is really painful as well. The secret underlying question is the Five of Wands. Is there still chemistry between you both? Yeah, there is. Things are pretty cold at the moment, but it is going to get better. We've got the Six of Swords, which is the timing being guided into a better future together. And it comes from them reaching out. Whatever hold-ups were there are going to open up. And it comes from a place of kind of waiting and waiting and waiting and feeling that it's never going to happen. It is going to happen. It's going to open up. If a relocation was in the plans before, that's going to happen. That's going to open up, and there's going to be progress within that. So, yeah. Got the Three of Pentacles, so both of you working as part of a team together again. And then the outcome is the Eight of Swords. It's when they shut down, they need to include you in it. You know, putting restrictions and boundaries in around you both as a couple. Laying the law down of this is what is acceptable within our connection and this is what's not. The Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords is all about working as part of a team to figure out what boundaries need to be there. And the boundaries that really need to be here is they can't shut you out. They just can't shut you out because it will benefit them in the long run to not shut you out, if that makes sense. Things are going to get better for the both of you. Things are going to get better. They are going to get better. And the Eight of Swords also feels like whatever the Knight of Wands reversed was that's caused all of the delays, it's putting things in place so that that can't happen again, so that this situation isn't controlled by outside forces. So that's what I have for you. I hope that it helps. If it's your reading, let me know in the comments. I'd like to know the right person's got the right reading. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so your angels take you on your way. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If you have made it to this point and now part of my secret Purple Heart gang, I appreciate you so much. I've moved my desk around. If you're a regular, how was it for you? You know, all of the things. Really do appreciate being here. Rosie's been spending her nights in the garden because it's been much warmer. So that means last night twice I had to go out and tell her to stop shouting at the neighbours. She's got a habit of shouting at the neighbour's cat that keeps coming in our garden, and he's just coming in the garden wanting to know if she's all right. He doesn't make any sounds whatsoever, and she's just on high alert and ready to have a fight. And he's just looking at her like, "Are you right, Rosie? Is there something bothering you?" And she's just freaking out like a lunatic. That's cats for you though, isn't it? They're divas and they like to overreact. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. I appreciate you being here. Help me out with the algorithm. Put something in the comments. Don't care what it is as long as it's positive. If you've got a positive affirmation that you want to share with people, put it out there. If someone else has put a positive affirmation out there, engage with it. You know, we're a community. I love it here. I will see you soon. Welcome to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. I live in a little seaside town and I absolutely love reading tarot for you. Welcome to Pick a Card reading number 2. Your energy was drawn towards the Morgan Greer tarot deck and the Light Seers tarot deck. I have my whole collection listed on my website. If you want to know what decks I use, have a little look. All the photos and the names of the decks so you can source them from wherever you want. I don't have affiliate links or anything like that. Yeah. So, how do you feel versus how do they feel? What's going on in your connection at the moment? What's the current energies? All of that jazz. What do you need to know? I have moved my desk around, so if you're a regular here, you're now on my left-hand side, down this side, which is where you were anyway. I've just moved my camera to the other side of the table. Yeah. So, how do they feel? How do you feel? I'm going to split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons, most importantly 4 angels, offering us a circle of protection, so we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and an open mind. Down this side is you. Down this side is them. Down the middle is the connecting energy. What is going on? One of you's not returning messages at the moment. it kind of feels like you've taken a stance of, I'm not chasing them anymore. Not chasing them anymore. If they're meant to be here, they'll be here. If they're not going to show up, they're not going to show up. The path of love is still in between you both at the moment, and it's still open. But it feels like they're focusing on something else at the moment, and it's really annoying. I've got a feeling this might be very frustrating reading. In the recent past, you've had the Queen of Wands, which is you taking that stance of, I'm not chasing you anymore. You can come and get me. We've got the Page of Cups for them, which feels like they're making you promises. And it feels like, you know, they like you, they care about you. They are in these flights of fancy and they say the most lovely things. And this is all in the recent past, but they haven't been delivering on anything that they say. They promise it, they kind of expect you to believe it, but they don't deliver, they don't follow through on it. Got the Ten of Wands reversed in the middle of you both, which is you being fed up with carrying the burden of this connection and making it a little bit harder for them to make them prove it. It's almost like you don't want to just take it for granted that they mean it. It feels like you may have been in a situation like this before where someone else has promised you so much and then very quickly not delivered on it, and then it didn't go any further than that. And you're trying to whittle out what is going on here. The Eight of Wands reversed. Someone isn't replying to messages. It's either you're just putting them on a bit of time out, or you're waiting for them to reply to your message before you put any more energy into it. They've got the High Priestess at the moment. I want to know more about what that means for them. And the Knight of Cups is in the middle of you both at the moment, which is the path is still here. It's not all lost yet. But if they're not careful, they're going to lose you completely, because seeing is believing, isn't it? The High Priestess for them, I'm going to pull some cards. Want to know, what does that mean? What's going on for them? What is their High Priestess? What do we need to know? Private readings are available. On my website, I have a pull a card page if you want to generate a tarot card for yourself and then read the meaning down the bottom. I also have a monthly service, but if our energies match, there's so many free readings that you can engage with. I'm going to split the deck into four. We're going to do clarifying. What's going on for them? Why aren't they delivering? Got the Four of Pentacles, we've got the Queen of Cups reversed, we've got the Death card. There's a transformation going on in their life. There's been a change that's happened. The Four of Pentacles is something that they don't want to let go of, and the Queen of Cups reversed is they know that they're upsetting you, but it also feels like they're upset with somebody else. Someone else has got in their head, and someone else is, I don't know if it's a past relationship or if this is a bit of a third party thing going on. If this is your reading and you know it's not a third party, I'm not telling you anything you don't know. It doesn't feel like there's any secrets and lies here. It feels like maybe there's been a bit of an overlap, or there's someone else around and they're not happy. So that's kind of where their energy is at the moment. They're trying to, I don't think they expected you to be so as intuitive as what you are. So it feels like maybe they're used to dating people that believe everything that they say. And it feels like they're not particularly used to someone asking questions, or someone making them prove it, and someone making them work a bit harder. They're not used to that. And it's made them look at a past relationship of theirs of, you're completely different to that person, and they like it, but it's always so scary because they're having to put work in. This other person who's their ex, or who's kind of connected to them, this person makes it very easy. They're like, oh, okay, yeah, no, I believe everything that you say. They take it as face value, whereas you're more of a, yeah, okay, I love that you love me, that's great, but can you prove it, please? Or, I love that we're going to be together, but can we actually be together then? Whereas this other person gives them much more of an easy ride, much more of a free pass, I guess. And it's really frustrating, isn't it? It's so frustrating. So the Eight of Wands reversed for you at the moment. We've got the Five of Cups reversed. We've got the Strength. And we've got the Temperance. You've been here before with someone else. You've been here before. It feels like you were in a situation before where you did give someone the benefit of the doubt, that they did make you loads of promises. They never followed through on it. And you got stung by it because they just got the free pass and then they treated you really quite badly and then they abandoned you. The Five of Cups reversed is your acknowledgement of, I'm not doing this again. The Strength card is you picking yourself back up. You knowing that whatever happens within this connection, you're going to be just fine. You're not a doormat. You're not going to just let anyone walk in, love bomb you and get all of the rewards. They need to come in. They need to build a trusting bond with you and they need to build a life with you. You're not just going to roll over and let everything happen. The Temperance is you're looking after yourself right now, and I love that. And this person's not expecting it. This person is wasn't expecting you to have the amount of confidence that you have. They weren't expecting you to be the kind of person that if it's not the relationship you want, you're quite happy to walk away. Not happy, but you're not willing to compromise on the things that really matter. I would really like to see the people that this person's dated before, because they've had a really easy ride with people. They really have. It feels like with the Queen of Cups reversed, there's a lot of broken hearts in this person's past. And they may have a certain pattern. With the Knight of Cups, we've got the Hierophant card, you're looking for marriage. We've got the Hanged Man, and then we've got the Five of Wands. Yeah, you're at that point of, if they're not going to give me a real relationship, then they're gone. I'm happy to sacrifice a time waster. I'm not saying that they're a time waster with you, but I think you have given them enough time to prove whether they're going to act on the things that they keep telling you. It may even be you that's not really replying to them until you get something. And the Five of Rods is there is a nice chemistry between you both, but it's the kind of chemistry that's going to bite them if they treat you badly, because you're not scared to stand up for yourself. We've got the Three of Swords moving forward for you, which is kind of speaks for itself. It's like, oh, here we are again. They've got the Magician, which is them trying to manifest something else. Then we've got the Four of Cups reversed in the middle of you both at that point, which just feels like you're pulling away from them. You just going, yeah, not replying, not doing anything, been here before. Kind of feels like you may be coming up to a period where you kind of feel, maybe I just need to not be connected with anyone for a little bit of time. The Three of Swords, we've got the Justice card reversed. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. And then we've got the Ace of Rods. Yeah, this whole situation with this person. And if this is your reading, let me know. Put something in the comments. If you just want to help the algorithm, put something in the comments. A really random emoji. Subscribe, all of the things. But this is an unfair situation, and it feels like you're in this situation with this person to make you realise what you don't want, and that maybe having a bit of a break from dating is going to get you back on your feet again, because you are the Queen of Wands. Whether you're male or female, you don't need to chase anyone. You don't need to believe anyone. You know, you're quite wise. And you want a fresh start, and you want someone who is going to build a life with you with the Ace of Pentacles, but there's also that attraction, passion and desire there to make it happen. It does feel like you're going to be on your own for a bit, and that's a really good thing. And this person's made you, it's almost like they've set off your spidey senses of, this don't feel right, and I'm actually listening to it this time. You know, they're moving on to the Nine of Cups. They're going to be perfectly fine. The Two of Pentacles. And then the Judgment card reversed. They're going to do it again to somebody else. They manifest these things. To Pentacles, they're like, oh, I've got choices to make, I've got options. The Judgment card reversed is they're not living the life they're meant to be living. It's like off they go, making promises to everyone, and nothing really happens. On the Four of Cups reversed, we have the King of Rods reversed, a bit of a temper, the Knight of Cups, and the King of Cups. They're going to keep trying. But again, it's like you saying to them, you're not my King of Cups, you're not my Knight of Cups, I don't want it. You know, yeah. And that's going to really annoy them with the King of Rods reversed. They can have a bit of a temper when they don't get their own way, or they get called out. What will happen is, first of all, they will put the charm on, they'll put the charisma on, they will try and put their best foot forward. And when they meet that brick wall of your strength of, yeah, but I don't believe you, instead of proving it, they get angry because they want you to roll over. They like dealing with people who are doormats, who just let them do what they want. And you're a force to be reckoned with. And it feels like with that Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Rods, you've got a really nice fresh start coming for you. So you owe it to yourself to build your confidence back up again. And that's already there. That's already there. It just needs growing. So that's what I have for you. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so your angels take you on your way. And thank you so much for letting me read for you today. If you've made it to this point, you're now part of my secret Purple Heart gang. I really do appreciate you being here. We're doing just fine. I'm trying to upload quite a few little things every single day. Because I just like, even if I'm really busy with private clients, I like being able to put shorts out. I like putting things on TikTok so that you're getting something, and like shorter videos. Today, I don't have many clients today, so I thought I'll do a pick a card reading. We could fit that in. I do have a monthly service so that you can book 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. The details are on my website. I'm really liking working intensively with clients at the moment. It seems to be when there's an issue going on and we can get focused on something over a period of 3 months and maybe a little bit longer, it seems to be enough of a chunk of time to make changes, to get people through a transition period. So I'm really enjoying that way of connecting. It's a little reward for my regular clients, I guess. But I really appreciate being here, and I will see you soon. Welcome to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. I live in a little seaside town, and I absolutely love reading tarot for you. To your pick a card tarot card reading. Today we're looking at the Witches Tarot. I can't remember the exact name. If you want to know what decks I'm using, have a look on my website. I have all the photos, and we're looking at the bunny deck as well. We are focusing on how you're feeling versus how they're feeling. Energy check, what is going on in your connection at the moment. I hope you're doing fine. What do you need to know about your connection? How are they feeling about it? How are you feeling about it? All of the things. I'm going to split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons, most importantly 4 angels, offering us a circle of protection so we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and an open mind. I've moved my desk around. If you're regular here, you're here on this side, which is still the left-hand side. It's just my camera's now on a different side. Down this side is you. How are you feeling? How are they feeling? Down this side is them. They're in a hermit at the moment. And down the middle is the connecting energy. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, so this is probably a no contact as well. I think all 3 have been a bit of a... No, number 2 wasn't necessarily no contact. It's just a removal of energy. Anyway, I'm waffling. So, what do we see? They're in the hermit. You've got the 4 swords in the middle of you both at the moment, reversed, which is rejection, isolation, a lack of communication. But the 2 of swords, you're hopeful. In a recent past, you've had the Queen of Pentacles reversed, which is kind of feeling insecure about this connection, and it's because they pulled away with the Nine of Cups reversed, which is them kind of shutting you out, them not really talking to you. We've got the Sun reversed in the middle of you both, which is that hope of things will get better. Hopefully things will get better. It's that you didn't want to give up on them just because they're being a bit resistant. They've got the Hermit. They've got the Hermit at the moment, which is them kind of working on them saying to you, they may not even have said to you, but they've got things they're working on at the moment. The Four of Swords reversed is that place of rejection, isolation, a lack of communication, a complete blockage. But you've got the Two of Swords. You're hopeful that they're going to be back in contact, but you're no longer in this insecure place. It feels like you've moved into a place of, well, I'm going to let them decide whether they want to be around. I'm not going to just completely cut them off. But you've got the Wheel of Fortune coming up, which I'm going to do Celtic Cross for, which is closure coming in, opening up new energy, a chance encounter. They've got the Knight of Cups reversed at that point, which just feels like them being shut off. At the moment, you haven't shut them off, but you're going to. Got the Nine of Wands reversed in the middle of you both, which they're going to have to do something drastically different if they don't want to be shut off by you. At the moment, you're giving them the benefit of the doubt. At the moment, your path is open to them to a certain point. But it feels like you need to feel a drastic change within this connection. It feels like you're fed up with feeling bad about it. You're kind of at that point of, I don't want to feel bad about this anymore. So what do I need to do? It may be in general that you're being prepared for a big change coming, a positive change coming in your life. So sometimes before something big happens in our life, the universe will do an inventory of what is in our life, and it will declutter and start making space. So it may be this person's journey with you is coming to a closure because the universe is bringing something new into your life. If you'd like private reading, they are available. If you want to help get into the algorithm, put something in the comments, really random emoji. They really make me smile. I look at some of them and I think, I didn't even know that one existed. Yeah, it really does help. So I want to know more about this Wheel of Fortune. What are you being prepared for at the moment? I think you may be thinking, well, I'm being prepared for them coming in and whisking me off my feet and us finally getting into that committed relationship. But I think it's something else. I'm going to split the deck into 4. Because sometimes when we're being prepared for something, we know we're being prepared for something, but we only know what we know. So we then make connections. Well, then what I'm being prepared for is this person, because you don't know the thing that you are being prepared for, if that makes sense. Queen of Pentacles, which is what you came in as. Yeah, the life at the moment, the universe at the moment wants you to have your confidence. We've got the Nine of Cups, which is your happiness. Sometimes the cards just do the things. We've got them both down here. There's an element here that you manifested a person like this. So there's something about them that you really, really like. And you manifested that. And this one hasn't worked out, but there's something better coming. And there's something that's going to make you feel very secure and very happy and very satisfied. And there's not, at the moment within this connection, there's something that feels off. There's something that's quite anxious and stressed, but there's going to be something better coming into your life. Around you at the moment is the Hermit. Again, the cards just do what the cards do. We've got the Ace of Wands. You're looking for a fresh start. You're wanting something new and fresh. Behind you is the Hierophant card. You are looking for a connection that's like marriage. And you're going to get it. You're going to get it. Got the Two of Pentacles, making choices, moving forward. You're already in that point of being prepared to make the choice. You're going to have a choice presented at you. It's going to be someone new coming in, or a new opportunity coming in, so that someone new can be introduced to you. Sometimes we get a job change, or we move house, or we even take a different route where we go, like get a different bus or go on a different kind of walk, or we go to a different place. It feels like you're going to be engaging in something completely new, and it's the universe's way of being able to open up your path to new people. You're going to be given a choice, and the choice is, do you stick with someone that's not putting any energy in, or do you go on an adventure? So the secret underlying question, are they going to communicate with you? I'm kind of feeling that at the moment the universe is putting a brick wall between you both to enable you to move away from this situation with this person onto something better. And you will know if this reading's for you because you'll be nodding. You'll be going, oh no, that makes sense. If it doesn't make any sense, it's not your reading. We've got this Seven of Swords, pension pot for the future card for me. What you need to do today that your future self's going to thank you for, and it's the timing. The universe is doing things behind the scenes to benefit you, but because you don't know what's coming, you feeling like, oh, this person I'm connected to at the moment, they're going to connect with me again, and we're going to get married, and we're going to have a house, and we're going to go on holidays, and we're going to do all these things. You've got all those things coming to you, but it's not with the person that you think it is. It's with someone completely brand new. The universe is making maneuvers and they're not shouting about it, and you're going to be the last person to know. And it feels like a love at first sight situation. The Three of Pentacles, working as part of a team, someone that's putting in just as much as what you are, making plans for the future and making them happen. And then we have the Queen of Wands. You don't need to chase anyone. You don't need to wait for anyone that's just wasting your time. This person that's coming in who is completely new, they're going to see how wonderful and beautiful you are. They're going to recognise what a good skill sharer you are. They're going to learn quite a lot from you as well. Yeah. It kind of feels like maybe through work or a hobby or something like that you know this person, and you've got a lot in common, and it feels like the things that you're really good at, they're not so good at, and you just really match each other up very well. So there we go. When you feel like the universe is removing someone from your life, let them go, because it will open you up to something better, because the universe always has something better waiting. Don't hold on to the toxic things, because you're just closing your path. The universe is trying to nudge you forward. You're in that transition period. Sometimes when we're in a transition period, it's really beneficial to be completely open to the transition, because you don't know what the universe has planned. It has something amazing planned. So let it be that amazing thing, rather than going, okay, something amazing's coming, so it must be this person who's ignoring me. No. The universe is making them ignore you to open you up to something new. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so you don't take it away. And thank you so much for being here with me today.